Can the blind lead the blind? Will they not both fall into a pit? This ancient proverb, spoken by Jesus himself, paints a vivid picture. Imagine two people, both lacking sight, attempting to guide each other. The outcome seems inevitable: a stumble, a fall, a shared misfortune. This simple image holds a deeper meaning. It speaks to the danger of following those who are just as lost as we are. Blindness, in this sense, isn't limited to physical sight. It represents a lack of understanding, wisdom, and discernment. When we blindly follow others without questioning, without thinking critically, we risk falling into the same pitfalls. The blind leading the blind is a recipe for disaster, a path leading not to enlightenment, but to shared ignorance. This ancient wisdom, though spoken centuries ago, remains strikingly relevant in our modern world. Today, we are bombarded with information. The internet, social media, and 24/7 news cycles flood our minds with a constant stream of opinions, claims, and counterclaims. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to lose our way in this digital wilderness. This constant influx of information can lead to a kind of modern blindness. We may find ourselves following charismatic figures, accepting their words without question, or getting swept up in the latest trends without considering their validity. Social media in particular can be a breeding ground for misinformation and manipulation. Algorithms designed to keep us engaged often prioritize sensationalized content over facts and nuanced perspectives. We can easily find ourselves trapped in echo chambers, surrounded by those who reinforce our existing biases. Political discourse too can be fraught with blind leading the blind. Politicians make promises, spin narratives, and appeal to our emotions, often with little regard for truth or long-term consequences. The snares of deception are all around us. Get-rich-quick schemes promise easy wealth, miracle cures offer false hope to the sick, and charismatic leaders exploit our desire for belonging and purpose. The allure of these schemes lies in their simplicity. They offer easy answers to complex problems, appealing to our desire for quick fixes and instant gratification. However, these promises often crumble under scrutiny. We must be wary of those who claim to have all the answers, who present themselves as infallible authorities. True wisdom often lies in humility, in acknowledging the limits of our own understanding. So how do we navigate this complex landscape, avoiding the pitfalls of blind following and finding our way to truth and wisdom? It begins with cultivating discernment, a critical eye that can separate truth from falsehood, wisdom from folly. Firstly, we must question everything. Don't accept information at face value, especially from sources known to be biased or unreliable. Cross-reference information, seek out diverse perspectives, and be willing to change your mind when presented with compelling evidence. Secondly, cultivate a healthy skepticism. Be wary of those who claim to have all the answers or who present themselves as infallible authorities. True wisdom often lies in humility, in acknowledging the limits of our own understanding. Thirdly, seek out wise counsel. Surround yourself with people who challenge your assumptions, who encourage critical thinking, and who are committed to seeking truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, cultivate a spirit of humility. Recognize that you don't have all the answers and that you are susceptible to being misled. Be open to learning from your mistakes and to changing your mind when presented with new information. The path to wisdom is not always easy, but it is a journey worth taking. By cultivating discernment, we can avoid the pitfalls of blind following and find our way to a brighter, more enlightened future.